Stickers ready, tanks ready. So hi guys and welcome back. So this video is about how I set up a grower tank for these guys, and when it is the ideal time to separate the discus babies from their parents, so the parents can get their privacy back and stuff like that. So if you see that I separated them about a week now since I separated from their parents, and you can actually see they've already started and they've laid eggs again, and this time on the wall. So hopefully I get a couple of good fries with this batch of babies. Anyway, so hope you guys like the video. So this section I'm just making it ready. I've put potassium permanganate. I wiped down all the glass sides and everything. So I'm just gonna do one more round of potassium permanganate cleaning for them. This is basically for these guys, the small ones. They need to go to their own tank now and let the parents be, who's very possessive, because after a certain point these guys will start pricking the parents, which is kind of, after a point they would not like it. As you can see, few of the babies are still pricking on the parents, so they kind of get very irritated. So that's why it's like time to shift these guys out. Yeah, so this section is getting ready for them. So they'll come here, and from then on, let's see how it goes. So this is like my third batch of discus. Very few though, but yeah, this is my first successful batch. Very few again. And these are my second batch, which is quite a few of them. Yeah. So let's see how many more batches come. Final round of cleaning. The tank's like fully cleaned out, so I'm gonna leave it for a day to dry and then fill in water. It's better to let it dry out, so if there's any kind of bacteria, nothing should be left, but in case it is there, it's always better to let it all dry out. And it is water filling day, so I've taken about 10 to 20 liters of water from the tank where the babies are currently, so during water change, so that makes it easy for the sponge filter to cycle, and establishing the tank will be easier if you use the same water from where they are already in and they're used to that. So some amount of water is good to use from the previous tank, because establishing the beneficial bacteria will all be there in that, and I'll be adding a sponge filter into this aquarium, so the sponge filter also will get established faster. So that's the idea of using water from an established aquarium. About 30% of the water in this tank is going to be from their previous aquarium. Rest is going to be fresh water. Just going to be filling up very little water, just enough for this sponge filter to be on and get cycled, maybe for a week or so. Then I'll maybe test the water before I add these guys into them. So yeah, that's about it. I think this is good enough for cycling the tank. So I've dipped the sponge filter inside same tank water. So now this goes into the aquarium for cycling. So the tank has been cycling for about a week now. So we'll do a small water change, and we'll be adding the fishes. Hope the babies like their new home. That's a good enough water level, I think, for just the small ones. So always better to check the TDS of both the tanks, especially when you're shifting the fishes from tank to tank. It's at about 172, which I think is almost matching with the tank where they're coming from. So that should be fine. So time to move the fishes. Here comes the first guy. And we're done. Give them some food. Should be fine, I guess. Hi, brine shrimps are ready to feed the discus babies. Now they're in their own tank, so they need to get good food for them to grow faster. I have made a separate video on how to make a brine shrimp hatchery. I'll leave a link in the description. Feeding time for these guys in their new tank. Some freshly hatched brine shrimps. The issue with brine shrimps is that the water gets kind of cloudy very fast, so you have to do more water changes. And water changes are actually very good for discus fries because it helps in growing them out faster. So this is like a small grow out setup because these guys are very few in numbers. Like even with my first batch, I had only 6, so this size is pretty okay. So soon I'll have to be shifting out these guys because there are about 20 plus. I'll have to be moving them out. So now this tank is full. So here we have the parents, the first batch of babies, and now the current batch of babies. So yeah, hopefully all these guys like the new place. So yeah, when you have discus and you want to breed discus and grow them out, but you definitely need a lot of space and a lot of tanks. So as you can see, currently I have 5 tanks which are running. This is one more tank which I'm going to be setting up soon. It's in a mess for grow out. One of the things which is very important when if you want to get into discus breeding and you need to have a lot of tanks and of course a lot of time and patience. Going to be getting new setup soon, so let's see how it goes. So hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up and share it. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, there should be a button which will be just coming up right now. Please do click on it and subscribe and support us. So happy fish keeping. Keep it tuned up.